We are live. And we're going to go live on Facebook in 1 second.
We're counting down 3, 2,
Woo. Maybe 1. Hold on. Let's see.
Cue the fireworks. We always have this awkward moment at the beginning of the Facebook live stream. Like, is it live? Is it live?
Yeah, is it live?
Oh, it's live. It went live 30 seconds ago.
Yeah,
Can you hear me? Oh, well, they can hear. Oh, we got the comments.
We're live.
We are live.
Yes.
Roll the music. We got to get the intro.
Oh, yeah.
Get the
Sorry.
party
Okay,
going.
here. Well, okay. You guys dance and get excited and everyone in here.
But now
and
I'm
here
dancing
we go.
without music, so this is a little
Oh,
awkward.
yeah.
There we go.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Kicking things off.
Training camp
Let's
is
go.
taking
Here we go.
off.
Yes.
Oh, look at this. We got Port St. Lucie. We've got Memphis. We've got North Carolina. We got folks from everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting ready for Facebook.
Vegas. Oh, we got some Jersey.
We're in.
Fort Lauderdale.
Jersey. Got a couple
Boston.
jerseys.
Boston.
Texas. Tennessee. I can't even keep up. These comments are coming too fast.
Oh, yeah.
California, Kentucky.
Love it.
Seattle. Ooh,
Oh, I
early.
caught that. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Maryland, Vermont.
Look
Oh my
at
gosh, there's Ohio, Virginia, South Africa.
what? Whoa.
Welcome from Canada and
International.
South Africa.
Hold on. There's Ashland, Nebraska. Cool. We're not
Yep.
too far from you.
Well, you guys,
Nice.
Scott, you and Stephanie, you guys can just go meet
Yep.
up right
Yeah,
there.
we
right
can.
in the
We're
middle.
right in
Yep.
between Ashland.
Christy, we're going to meet up at Round the Bend Steakhouse, you know?
Got more Texas
Yes.
coming in. Look at this.
Love it.
Alabama.
Roll
Love it.
Tide.
Woodbury, Jersey.
Memphis.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Stephanie's
Nice.
moving to Chicago soon.
Yes. Have to meet up. Have a Travefy meetup.
Austin.
Love
Love it.
Some more New Jerseys.
Alberta.
Woohoo, Chicago. Nice.
Love Canada.
Got a good crew, good representation.
I know.
I hope everyone's pumped. This is going to be a great week.
I know.
This
It's
is
gonna be
a great way to kick it off.
I'm so
Some
pumped.
tunes, some hellos.
Okay.
Fun week ahead.
Yes. All right. With that, Carol, I'll like.
right.
I wish we could just keep this like going all the time.
Just right underneath the entire presentation.
Yeah.
That's really a question for everyone. Do we want to actually go through training camp and all the sessions, or do you just want to watch us dance for the week?
Yes.
We'll get feedback
Okay.
after training camp this week, and maybe we'll change it up next year that it's just us dancing.
Yeah, that's what it is. Well, we do have a full playlist. So everybody, so you know, this music is coming from the playlist on Spotify of Travefy Training Camp.
The official Travefy Training Camp playlist. So if you haven't checked it out, go to our Facebook page. We've got a link to it, or the email that went out this morning. Check out the playlist. It'll get you going.
Oh,
for sure.
it will.
Little
I'll
pump
drop it
up
in.
music.
Yes. And I will for sure share this too in the chat once we get going here. And for those of you on Facebook too, I got you. We'll share those. Lots of pump up tunes. It's great. It's so good. But okay, the reason why we are here, everybody, we have waited a year for this moment. So exciting. So exciting. So we are, as you can tell, beyond thrilled to welcome everyone and kick off Training Camp 2022.
Yeah, there we go. I can.
I don't even know what that was, but it's still
a DJ
awesome.
sound. It's the DJ sounds. Yeah, the exactly. We'll work on those. By the end of the week, we'll have it like nailed. It'll be perfect. So the cool thing is, so last year, if you joined us, last year was the first time that we did Travefy Training Camp, and it was huge, like major success. And so we decided, this needs to be an annual event for sure. So that's where we have this, our second time here. But what's really cool is last year, like, as I said, it was huge. And we had over 7,000 agent registrations just from the first year. Yeah. We were like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So I just have to say, we've blown it out of the water. The numbers aren't finalized yet, but like it's bigger. It's bigger. We're just growing. And so it is super exciting. So we're just super thankful to have you here and that you're taking time out of your busy schedules. Join us during this week. I mean, we have so much fun stuff in store. And really, again, the idea behind this is just dedicate a week to celebrate our Travefy users and just really hope that you get to take away a ton of new knowledge, tons of tricks, like it's going to be insane how many tricks you're about to learn this week. And just so much, just so that you can have, Travefy helps streamline and improve your business. Cause that's what we're here for. That's our goal and our mission. And during this kickoff, so I brought in some friends, some pals here, as you can see.
Friend.
Which way? Yeah, we got David Chait, CEO of Travefy.
Woo!
Woo! And then we also have Scott Rutz, who's VP of Sales and Marketing here at Travefy.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes, it's gonna be cool. So we had to make this big, again, everything's got to be big here. So what I'm going to do though, so before I hand it off, I'm going to hand it off to David in just a minute, and he's going to walk through some of the data within the travel industry and really just set the stage to get us pumped for the week. And then we're going to hand it off to Scott, who's going to give us a full, just like a look back at Travefy over the past year. And just, he's going to show us what everything has been added and enhanced within the platform. Spoiler alert, it's a lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff. There's been so many new things over the past year. So this is going to be really helpful just to kind of see a rundown. And then I'm going to jump back in at the end and I'll provide more details, just kind of what to expect for this week and even today, what to expect today and all that stuff. But stick around because there is a massive announcement, like really big announcement coming that I'll share. Yes, it's going to be really, really awesome. Just wait. But before that though, David, I'm going to let you take it away.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Stephanie. And again, just highlighting what Stephanie was saying, really appreciate everyone being here today. Last year training camp was so much fun. And, this year already blown out of the water, kind of what she was alluding to. We're talking about, 10,000 agent registrations, enormous. And so we really appreciate you sharing your time with us for the week. And we want to make sure that you get the most out of it. So thank you so much. And kind of kicking off this training camp celebration today, want to share a little bit, just kind of a background on why we're here and what we're all about at Travefy. And at Travefy, we are a mission-driven organization. And with that, our mission, as so many of you know, is to power the success of travel professionals. And what that really means is everything we do, everything we build, everything we think about, every interaction we have with you, and what we wake up in the morning and eat and have our coffee and think about is how we can help you grow your business. We want to be your partner and are really grateful to be your trusted partner to help you grow your business. And so that's what this is all about. And so as a part of that commitment to you and growing your business, we have a saying at Travefy, which is support is a feature. It's really important to us. And so with that, that's why we have a lot of the great tools you've seen, like live customer chat, unlimited personal trainings, regular webinars, and more to help with all of that. It's also why we have Travefy Training Camp going on right now as just a great week to help everyone learn about all the great features of Travefy, how to make the most of your subscription, and how to make sure that we are delivering everything you need. And as a part of that, we also recently did our annual user survey, which is just another great way for us to learn about your needs and how we can best help you grow your business. And with that, the survey this year was so helpful, where we had thousands of respondents provide us really great information to make sure that we are serving you the best that we can with Travefy. And with that, I thought I'd share a little bit of some of the insights we got from that. And so number one with the survey, we learned a lot about you. We learned a lot about you, the Travefy user, and what, who you are, what you're about, and making sure we're serving the right things there. And so with that, we learned, as an example of a few things, the types of travel you primarily sell. As an example, 74% of those that took the survey sell all-inclusive vacations, over 60% cruises, about 60% land or FITs, and more. Really, really great data that helps us make sure we're building the right tools to suit you. We also learned about your relationship with planning fees, which we know is a really big discussion area in the industry now, and know that it's a really 50-50 bag within Travefy users, where 52% of users are charging some sort of planning or service fee, but 48% are not. In addition to learning about you, we also learned a lot about your relationship with Travefy. And I have to say, a lot of it was very flattering, and we're really grateful for the opportunity to work together. As an example, we learned that 95% of users are satisfied or very satisfied with Travefy. Additionally, we learned that 93% of you said that we've been very or extremely responsive to questions or concerns. And I have to say in particular, that made me really happy because we say support is a feature. It's not just about the software, it's about being your trusted partner and friend. In addition to all of that, we also learned how Travefy is adding value to your business. And one particular piece of data that stood out for me is that over 70% of users said that Travefy helped increase sales volume or sales conversion rate. Incredible. And again, that's about the mission of helping you grow your business. But more than these data points here, we also took the time to every comment, every piece of information, every question there to listen and learn. Because in addition to some of this great stuff and learning what's working, what do you enjoy, things of that, we also want to find the areas where we can improve. And we've identified a ton of great areas where we know we can add more value to your business, and we're committed to it. Because now is the time for us all to grow and shine, and now is your time. We know that it's been an incredibly challenging 2 years plus actually in the industry, and you're all still here. You're all still working. You're all still there pushing to deliver those travel and vacations and dreams of your clients. And we're here to be your trusted partner. And we know that there's great stuff ahead. Just as an example, why now is the time, we've seen within the Travefy platform over 350% growth in engagement since pandemic period. And we know travel's coming back, and we are committed to help you grow and shine through that all. And so we're just so pumped for the week ahead. And we know that there's so much great stuff we can do together. And with that, to hear more about what some of those great product enhancements that have come and future ones that are coming, I'm going to pass it over to Scott.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, also, I have to note in the chat, there's a lovely individual, Charles C., and I hope I pronounced your name correctly. She said, Stephanie's the best. Someone give that girl a raise. Charles C., you showed up to the right keynote because the CEO of Travefy is here and he is listening. So
I did not plant Charles C.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I will join in that just to say Stephanie is the best. So
awesome.
I am on board with that.
Yeah, this is the best day ever. Oh man.
Awesome.
We should do this more, guys.
We will. It's an annual thing now, but yeah, just to echo David and Stephanie, it's we're blown away, like literally like mind blown last year when we saw the response with training camp last year. This year being even larger, we're pushing 10,000 agent registrations and stuff, and so we're just overwhelmed and grateful, just super, super appreciative for your interest in hearing more about what we're working on, and your just tenacity and wanting to grow and improve your business, and Travefy being one of those tools that you can use to do that. And so I feel really lucky that I get to talk to you a little bit about looking back and looking ahead in terms of Travefy, of what we've been building and what we're working on, and also looking back to what we've done over the last 12 months or so. And so I've kind of entitled this session Listening and Delivering, because such a key part, a huge part of what we do is listening to you, our customers, our users, to better understand your needs. So just even going back to what David mentioned in terms of the survey, really, really listening and looking at what you're communicating of those needs within your own business and within Travefy. But then also even going back, just rolling the clock back, I want to take a few minutes to kind of look at how we process feedback at Travefy. How do we listen? How do we go through that? And there's a couple clear themes from the survey, but then also if you roll the clock back all the way to the very, very early days of Travefy, when David and I were on the phone with travel advisors, learning your needs, learning your business, trying to figure out how can Travefy, can build things that support and streamline what you do and help grow your business. And there are a couple, three themes that are remarkably consistent all the time. Even today, when I talk to travel advisors, no matter what the feature, what the need is, three clear themes. One, simplicity. Two, connectedness. And three, value. And just to kind of touch on these, because these help frame the conversation of what we're going to talk about and what I'm going to walk you through today. And it will also start to kind of peel the layers of the onion back, so to speak, of what Travefy is continuing to build based off of the signals we're hearing from our customers. And so in terms of simplicity, every time I chat with a travel advisor, I've yet to talk to a travel advisor that is asking for, hey, I want a more complex system that's really hard to use. And is not intuitive. They want it simple. They didn't get into the travel business because they love using complicated, antiquated software. They want it simple and be able to get up and running, fairly quickly. Secondly, connectedness. It is no secret to anyone on this webinar today that the travel industry is literally just an ocean of disconnected systems that are really hard to get your information, your bookings, your data from this system over here over to the other system. We recognize that's a problem. And so we take on a methodology of everything that we build, all of the relationships or suppliers that we work with, we want to connect. We try to take a really agnostic approach to making sure that your systems talk to each other and are more connected, whether it's within Travefy, that things work really well with each other. And we'll walk through some of that today, but then also with other systems, CRMs, supplier integrations, things like that. It's really clear from travel advisors that they want that connected. But lastly, value. It is almost every conversation that I chat with travel advisors that you are exhausted of paying for 5, 10, 15 different softwares and systems that all do individual tasks or things, and also none of them work together. None of them integrate or connect with each other. And so you'll notice over the last few years, even before the pandemic, Travefy has been building more and more functionality to connect things together, but also to provide you more value to what you can achieve within your day-to-day business. So that's a quick kind of step back to frame the conversation of what we'll walk through and what we'll talk through today. And so that brings us to today of what Travefy offers, including itinerary management, where we've built lots of content integrations, supplier integrations, mobile apps, things like that to build beautiful itineraries, as well as quoting and proposal tools. So you can really build Travefy into your sales process, and it can be a huge impact. A lightweight CRM so that you can manage client information, as well as custom forms where you can collect information from clients securely through Travefy. And then lastly, a website and landing page builder with that. And so I wanted to cover that because we found, even through the survey, that a lot of travel advisors still haven't been able to utilize a lot of the functionality we've built in because we've been adding so much in over the last couple of years. Now, I want to pause here because now that you see this suite of software, now look at it in reverse and you'll start to unravel what Travefy is working on. We're really trying to connect the dots of your daily workflow. So starting on the right side of the screen, when you're working on marketing your travel business and you're doing Facebook ads, social media promotions, things like that, you have people hitting your website and your landing pages. And so you're capturing marketing opportunities there, but then those leads are going through forms on your Travefy website or landing page to fill out a lead gen form or an inquiry form, something like that. And where does that data go? It goes directly into your lightweight CRM inside Travefy. So then you're managing that client, that lead information in Travefy. You're reacting to those interests and those inquiries. And then it's flowing naturally into quoting and proposal tools. And ultimately, once those are approved, that flows perfectly automatically into a final itinerary inside Travefy. And so I wanted to walk through that because it really helps explain what we're trying to accomplish, that instead of, to date, a lot of the traditional workflows that advisors have of like jumping around on different systems and tools and things like that, where there's not a streamlined workflow, we're really trying to create that streamlined desktop that you can use every day in your travel business. Now with that, let's get into the fun stuff. Let's start talking about what the product team's been building. And this is one area that David, Stephanie, and I will not shy away from bragging on our development team and our product team.
They're just amazing.
Hands down, incredible minds, and very, very thoughtful with everything that they do, everything that they build. And so we've released so much over the last 12 months. I've been working on this presentation for like a week, and I couldn't fit it all in. Otherwise, it would have been like 2 or 3 hours long. I didn't want to do that to all of you. So we're going to keep it at the high points. Really the big things that we've seen a big impact in a lot of feedback in good ways from a lot of the advisors that we work with. So to kick things off, one of my favorite new releases that we've added in over the last 12 months are landing pages, marketing landing pages. So you may be familiar with the really fabulous drag and drop website builder that we released about 18 months, well, longer than that, about 2 years ago now, that we released. And you can build your website in Travefy, but now you can as well build a multi-page website as well as unlimited landing pages. So if you're using this for group cruises, group all-inclusives, packages, promotions, destination weddings, and you need to create a beautiful, simple, professional landing page with everything on it, embed the itinerary, room category options, a inquiry form, and things like that. You can do all of that in Travefy, and it's included in your account for no additional cost. So that landing page builder is added in, and it's super easy to use. It's a lot of fun. And to David's earlier point, support as a feature, we offer free training sessions to help set that up, as well as the domain masking to use your own custom website domain. So it's really, really cool. Now, the second area, and boy, could this release not have been timed better with all of the craziness going on with flight changes right now? We hear almost on a daily basis from travel advisors that reach out to our support team and verbatim say, oh my gosh, the flight notifications are incredible. So many changes happened with this group that I had, and I got all the notifications from Travefy before I heard anything from the airline. And it gave me a huge leg up into reacting and letting the clients know I was on top of things. And so the flight notifications have been huge because now Travefy sends you and your clients push notifications through the mobile apps, or email notifications if your client doesn't have the mobile app downloaded, just to keep you on top of things so that you know what's going on, gate changes, schedule changes, and they happen instantaneously in real time. It's very common for us to hear that the travel advisors are getting the notifications well before the airline lets them know about any changes. So that's been huge and a great asset, just especially right now while things are kind of getting back to normal within the market, to have this tool at your side to help you navigate. Now, another really popular, really big area that we've released over the last 12 months is secure credit card authorization in Travefy. We found this was a key need. A lot of travel advisors were purchasing other services like a DocuSign, a FormStack, Cognito Forms, and other tools just to kind of reinvent the same wheel of doing these things to collect client information or credit card authorization in here. And some advisors were using systems that probably weren't best suited in terms of PCI compliance for securely collecting credit card details. And so we've added this in as an enhancement to our Forms tool. So now you can securely collect and store credit card information and client payment details in here directly in Travefy, and end to end, it's PCI compliant. So that's a huge, huge thing in terms of keeping your client data secure and your client payment details secure. It's PCI compliant, but you can collect and store all your client payment details and pull all of it up. And then you can use that to apply towards a service fee or a supplier invoice. So it really leaves you in charge of how you want to control that process. You can put in your own custom terms and conditions, things like that with that. But that's been a huge one, really, really well received amongst Travefy users. Now, we've also added in numerous CRM and forms enhancements, including secure document storage. Super helpful right now, being able to store scanned passports or vaccination cards, things like that, so that you have them securely backed up in the cloud for clients. E-signature, as well as custom fields and labels, lots and lots of tools that, based off of feedback we were hearing from customers, were really well needed within the lightweight CRM and the forms tools in there. We've also, going back to our connectedness, some of the themes that we hear from a lot of our customers, we've added in over 30 different supplier integrations over the last 12 months. And this spans the spectrum from over 20 different cruise lines we've added in, many of which highly, highly requested within there. We've also added in new integrations like with Pleasant Holidays, Journeys, Way2, Tour Plan, Lamax. So across the board, whether you're booking cruises or booking safaris and custom FITs through DMCs and tour operators, things like that, more data, more bookings can be imported directly into Travefy to save you time and streamline what you do on a daily basis. So that's also been a really popular one. But also, just to react to the other feedback we heard from the survey, let us know what suppliers you need, because that's an area where David and I love connecting with those suppliers and getting those integration conversations going, so that then we can start to build those integrations for you. And we really view that as a service to our customers, you. the travel advisor that way. Now, other updates, library updates, we've added in what seem like small updates, but have huge impact into what you can do.
Something big.
Yeah. So huge updates here in terms of being able to create multi-events. You can group and collect together different pieces of content that you like to add into itineraries and proposals on a repeated basis. We've added in bulk editing, bulk label application, as well as event and day duplication on the itinerary level. You can copy events and copy days, but also in the library, you can start to copy those items really quickly to create different versions and things like that in a really streamlined fashion. So those have also been really popular and helpful for users. But I invite you to check out the Support Center. If you like getting in the weeds of knowing about what's being released all the time, because you may not realize that we're releasing things on a daily basis at Travefy, daily and weekly, fixing bugs, adding new features, enhancements, things like that. Go to our Support Center and you can check out, we actually have a list of all of those updates we do on a weekly basis. And you can even go back to 2020, 2021 and look at those updates as well. But now let's talk about what's coming, what's ahead at Travefy. And this is super, super exciting because there's so many really fun, exciting things that we're working on at Travefy. Now, firstly, in terms of what's ahead, some high-level things, we're working on some new tools to help you organize and streamline what you do on a daily basis, just helping you stay organized, keep tasks, reminders, things like that. And that's coming out really soon in the next few months within Travefy. We're also working on some new enhancements to forms that really checks the boxes on a lot of popular pieces of feedback we've been hearing of other enhancements, other tools that advisors need within forms to make them more effective and more helpful with what they're doing. But then also really cool new tools to collect feedback from clients post-trip so that you can in a more streamlined, easy fashion, be able to collect that information and keep that stored in the CRM so that you can go back and look at it or react to feedback from clients and connect with them further that way. So really, really great tools for that. But now, a special announcement. These are the ones that are super fun, super exciting. Because all of you have joined us for training camp, we wanted you to be the first to know about some new updates, a new release that we're releasing technically today, but we might have released it kind of quietly on Friday that you may or may not have noticed. But this update was really inspired by a lot of our users. We have an incredible community of users that use Travefy that just have vast, immense expertise in what they do, in their craft as a travel advisor, the experiences they build for clients. But what's even more amazing is not that they have that expertise, they want to share it with others in the industry, other colleagues, so that they can help build their businesses and elevate the profession and the industry together as travel advisors. And it's so inspiring. With that in mind, what we found is many users needing to share content with each other. And we would like to announce today the introduction of library and content sharing at Travefy. Previously, there were some workarounds to be able to do this, but we're building more streamlined tools to make this easy to do. Now, if you have checked out on Facebook, there's a group called the Travefy Share Group. I want to brag on this group because it's not a Travefy Facebook group. Our users actually started this group as well. There's another one called the Travefy Pro Users Group, both of which were started by our customers and our users, not by Travefy. Check them out because they share content all of the time in there. And it's a great way to be able to get great content that others are really have a lot of expertise in, and that you can save it to your account. But that's exactly what this does, is a more streamlined way to be able to do this. You can now go into your library and share any piece of content in one click. And so go into your library, you can click on an event or a multi-event, a place, anything, choose a new share button that you see up at the top. And then from there, you can copy a link and share that out with others. And you can turn on the sharing so that they can copy that item to their account. So it's a much quicker, faster way to be able to share content out. But I'll say that we're not done yet. This is just the first of many releases to come in the future that really make this an ecosystem that creates a world of endless content for you and for your Travefy account and for other users, so that you can support each other, you can share content, but we'll also be working on getting really key content suppliers from suppliers and others to invest and add content in here. So a lot more to come. It's going to be really, really exciting for what you're going to see coming from Travefy in the future. So definitely check out the content sharing. We'll be formally announcing this to our entire email list later this week. And in it, I want to also brag on a few specific Travefy users. We invited a few members of the Travefy share group, as well as some really key partners that have been great to work with, like Visit Britain, VIT Incoming, Big Five Tours as well. That they're great friends of ours, great colleagues, that we're creating a gallery of content that you can see examples of content that's being shared out there, and then save it to your account to use on future quotes, itineraries, things like that. Really, really powerful stuff. Forms examples of resorts, worldwide, as well as Mexico, Caribbean. So a lot of really great content in there. So more to come. Super, super fun release. We're really, really excited about it and excited to see what you do with it. But with that, just to wrap things up, again, our goal here, it goes back to a lot of our ethos, is to help you save time, impress clients, and sell more. We want to help be a platform that you can continue to build your business on, and we want to be your secret weapon in that process of how you connect with clients, how you grow your sales, and build referrals amongst other clients, and really craft lifetime travel experiences for your clients. And we love to be a part of that. And so we always listen so that we can deliver, and just keep that feedback coming. We appreciate your business. We appreciate your partnership in this. And we're really excited about the week to come with Training Camp.
Woo! Do the
there we go. Well, and one thing just to highlight, as Scott was mentioning with, I think the library and content sharing is just a bright and shiny example about how so much of the product progress that we make at Travefy is coming directly from you and your ideas and the way that you're using it. As Scott mentioned with those groups, we didn't have this brilliant idea. We saw the community that you built and the way that you were communicating and trying to share content, the way that suppliers were trying to share content with you. And we said, oh, let's better enable this. So, you really are the driver of our roadmap. And it's why we love our relationship with you. We love our users. It really is what it comes down to. And so we're committed to keep doing this, and we just appreciate everything that you do.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Super, super inspiring to see what our users and our customers build and work within in Travefy, what they do with it. It's super, super fun to watch.
Yeah. So many things. See, everyone, how I told you at the beginning, there's so many things. Now, do you believe me? Look at this. Yeah. And we're not even done yet.
We got more announcements.
We're not even done.
Who wants more announcements? You do. You get an announcement.
You get announcements. You get announcements. Exactly. But before, though, just to give a little rundown, what I wanted to do is help us wrap up, but just kind of get you set for the tone of the rest of the week. Well, the tone is already set. We got Jump Around House of Pain going. Very
serious tone this week.
Yeah. It's going to be really serious. No fun at all.
Serious business. No funny business here.
No fun. Nope. No, it's exact opposite. And it's also educational, though. So it's like you get a best of both worlds. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a work hard, play hard week. That's what it's going to be.
I love it.
It's going to be super awesome.
There is a happy hour. So yeah.
I know there is a happy hour. Yeah, of course. Well, we're Travefy. You know how we like our happy hours around here. We always got to end on that. But just to give you a heads up for today. So I wanted to do a quick lineup of what to expect after this, because we're just going to be going. We're going to be moving and grooving through this whole week, but especially today. So after this session, we're going to start off with a core 5 tools. So as you saw Scott mention, all of that suite of Travefy's tools, we didn't have this webinar last year because we've added so many things that we're like, oh my gosh, we need a webinar that's just, overview, really good for even if you already are a Travefy user. This will be really great just to, see if you're missing anything. Again, so many things have been added. So this one will be coming up at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. So right after this one. And then after that, I get to hop on with Bonnie and we get to do proposal and quote one. So it'll be, again, really high level overview for your quotes and proposals, really popular webinars. Don't miss that. That'll be at 2 p.m. Eastern for that one. And then I saw a ton of people in the comments talking about how they want to learn about contacts and forms. Here you go. Kendra's going to tell you everything you need to know. And it's going to be really great. And so this will be at 4 p.m. Eastern with Kendra on the contacts and forms. You don't want to miss that. And we call it the light CRM. So you'll really get to see how those tools work and interact with each other. And then that's really the end of the day. But what we wanted to do is we're going to do an encore. We can't get enough. We just want to keep showing Travefy, you know. So Scott and I are going to connect again this evening, and we're going to do an encore session. So if you have a busy day, you know, and you can't make it to the webinar coming up next, we're going to do the same one, the Core 5 Tools After Hours Edition at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So that'll be fun.
Oh yeah. If you want to possibly see my children blow into my office at 7:30 at night in their jammies, don't miss that webinar, because that could happen. So
anything is possible, you know, at this. So yes, you should join us just so you can watch for Scott's children to do something. Be really fun. But then, so that's today. But let me show you, if you go to travefytrainingcamp.com, which you all should know because you've gotten into this session.
Wait, Stephanie, I have a quick question for you.
Yes.
How did you build this website for the training camp?
Oh, that is a good question, David. So I use this tool from Travefy.
I heard of them.
Travefy, yes. It was really easy to use.
Travefy?
Travefy.
Travelfly? Oh, Travefy. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, Travefy. Oh yeah, our name is great, you know.
Or tragedy.
Tragedy. Spell check does tragedy. It's so sad. My computer has learned though. Yeah, it literally does. Yeah. So if anyone tries to type a text and put Travefy, it'll like probably put it tragedy. But your phone and your computer will learn. So just have to do it a couple times. But if you come in here, you'll be able to register for each session. And it is important, you do need to register for each one individually. And you'll be able to go in and you'll get an email, you know, Zoom. We're all very familiar with it at this point of using that. But if you do miss one, so I saw a lot of questions about, you know, recordings, and yes, we're recording everything. So what you'll want to do is once we wrap up this opening keynote, for example, you'll be able to come in here and just click that register button, and it'll look just like this. But once you click, you'll be able to actually watch it on demand. So you'll see it there. So definitely check that out. So it's really easy, but that's all you'll want to do is just go back in the website again, and then just click that button. And I'll probably change it to view recording instead of register, hopefully to alleviate confusion, but that's all you're going to do. Really easy, really simple to do there. So fun things with that. But now, if you were part of training camp last year, you might be familiar with this, but you can get training camp certified. So we want you to brag about your big week, you know? So if you join 5 or more live sessions, then we will send you, you get a certificate, a badge, and you get you know, just brag about it, show it off, put it on your website, on your email signature. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'll be super cool. So definitely, and we'll just contact you. So if you know you've hit 5, then no need to do anything. We'll know. And then give us just about a week or two, probably next week or so, and we'll contact you and send you all your certification goodies. So it'll be really cool. But okay, so here's the thing. We're talking about certification, right? We're talking about Travefy Training Camp Week certification, which you can get certified this week. But what if you could get really Travefy certified? Like, we're talking big.
What?
Well,
is there such a thing, Stephanie?
I don't think that exists.
There might be a thing. This is a special announcement with a drum roll. You can get certified. So this is big. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this isn't how I expected to go because I'm getting really excited now. And I'm losing my thoughts. But
losing your mind.
I'm losing my mind, literally.
Mind blown.
Oh my gosh. I know. It's just so exciting. We've worked so hard on this, and we are super excited to announce Travefy certification. And like, this is the big kahuna of certification for Travefy. And we're going to release it. So I just want to get you excited, but we'll be releasing it probably next week. It'll be very soon. Like, don't worry, you won't forget about it. It's going to be really soon, but you're hearing it here first. You are literally the first people to hear about this, that we are going to have certification for Travefy. And I believe there's 8 lessons. I think there's 8 lessons in the certification. It's going to be really great because it's going to take you through all of the suite of tools. So It's good if you are a avid Travefy user. There'll be some parts, you might be able to blaze right through, but then you're still going to learn some things because there's just so much to it. And so it's going to be really great. And then we'll also have an advanced certification available. Oh yeah. So like huge. It's just huge. I don't even know. I got to look at my notes. I'm probably forgetting things. So it's really big. I'll let you go, David.
I was just gonna say the one thing I also really want to highlight here that I don't want to get lost in the thing, which is the certification is free. This is not a stream. This is not a thing. This, like everything else, came from you. We've had so many users come to us and talk about how, number one, they really want to make sure that they're continuing their education with Travefy, that they're up on all products and things. And secondly, what we're always hearing is about Travefy is my differentiator. How do I show the industry? How do I show my clients that I have all the tools, all the knowledge to streamline everything? And with that, really, in those conversations came out that you are looking for certification from the knowledge standpoint and from the literal credentialing badge standpoint for that. And so that's why we built this. But again, like everything else where it's about adding value, this is something open to you that has nothing to do with, there's no commercials to it. There's no cost. It's about our commitment to you and helping you continue to go forward. And this is just super exciting, but I'll let you keep going, Stephanie, but this is super duper exciting.
It's really, really big. Yeah. And so here are those examples. So we're going to have the regular Travefy certification, the Travefy advanced certification, but then right now, I don't know if you're familiar or not, but we already do have a CLIA certification course. So if you are a CLIA member, you can actually take the Travefy specific certification course for CLIA members. And it's really great because it's more, we focus on the cruise side of things. So when you were talk about, building a landing page for, cruises, we specialize it a little more for cruises in the cruise industry. But that's already available. You can go take that at certification.travefy.com.
Yeah, you can get your CLIA continuing education credits by digging into Travefy, which is super cool. And I just want to say we love working with CLIA.
Oh yeah, it's so great. Such amazing to work with them. And like David mentioned, this is all free. You can jump right in there and start, once we release it, but the CLIA you can, but you can just start taking those classes, those courses, become just, again, an expert at Travefy, be certified. So that's really cool. I'm going to be talking about this every single session this week. So you'll hear about it a lot because we're just that excited. But now that the cat is out of the bag.
And so anyone that's joining us today or joining Travefy Camp, you will get an email probably next week with all of the details for this. So if you're wanting more information, just know you're already on the list. You'll get information this next week on how to jump in, how to get started with the certifications.
Yep, exactly. So just keep this in the back of your mind. Just remember this is a thing. And then we'll let you know when you can jump in there. And you're going to be the first. You're exclusive. This is exclusive first sneak peek.
You guys get
access.
all the knowledge first.
Yes, exactly. Oh, it's going to be so cool. But okay, so that was really exciting. I'm really happy for that. But it doesn't end there because like we said, Travefy, we like happy hours around here. It's really fun. And let's add in travel trivia to it. So we are going to have at the end of the week. So Thursdays when we wrap up, and I believe this is at Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern, we will have trivia happy hour. So it's really cool. Be about 25 travel related questions, a good smidge of hard and easy and right in between. So it'll be good. And you can win prizes. So there'll be
prizes.
Yes.
What kind of prizes, Steezy?
Well, how about like a big Amazon gift card or something like that,
I like the sound of that.
Who doesn't like that? I know. Yes, but we'll have more information coming on that, but it is going to be a good time. So definitely join us.
Pour yourself a little beverage of some sort. Join us for some travel trivia. Cap off the week. It's going to be awesome.
Nice end to a lot of training.
I know you'll definitely deserve it. We'll all be we'll be full of so much fun and Travefy excitement, and then just have a drink together. It's like the greatest combination. It's so awesome. Really excited. But that's really all the things that I had to say, nothing big or anything, just some small,
Just
we just
few-
had
A
some
few
few
little
small
little-
things to throw
announcements
in.
and things
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
morning.
little
Just
nuggets.
small things. Yeah, of course, and once again, join us for the next one, which will be in about 45 minutes. So like I said, we are moving and grooving during this week.
Such a
And it's
fun
going to
week
be
ahead.
this one. Oh, I know. It's going to be awesome. And I just really quickly want to say thank you so much again, everybody, for joining. We truly are so blown away by, all the Travefy users and for taking time. And we're just blessed. It's so
Yeah.
cool.
You guys
awesome.
are you guys are the best.
Yeah.
You make this all. We're just enabling everything that you do. So thank you all.
But one thing that I need to do here is take us out with music.
Oh yeah.
Dance party again.
Get the
Yep,
jams
dance
going.
party.
Get them going.
Oh no, Spotify's not working. Hold on. Oh no. Well, we can just say jump around. Yeah.
All right.
Jump around.
Awkwardly dance off.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Awesome.
you so
Cool.
much.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, guys.
See you
See
soon.
ya.